Clair tracks. Oh, I'm in here making the tracks. I'm making the tracks. Be right back. Gotta make my call. Be right back. Good morning. Pendergrass, good morning. You like this track? Good morning, everybody. Hope y'all doing good this morning. Let's get to it. Yeah, so I'm looking at myself on the live this morning. You understand? I want to see what it look like to y'all. I want to see what it look like to y'all. Okay. All right, anyway. Good morning. Health is wealth. Katrina, Shireen, Tony, D, J. Good morning, y'all. How y'all doing this morning? Hope y'all doing well. Hope y'all doing good. Want to show y'all a beautiful picture. I was with my man Tracy Lee last night. But look, we went out last night on a date. We had an event to go to last night, she and I. And I need y'all's help, fellas. First of all, this is me and her out last night. Two of us out last night being black together. Right? Yeah, that's us last night. We had an event to go to last night, 12 Days of Christmas event. It's an event made up of, it's an organization, hey Ursula. It's an organization made up of black women entrepreneurs who twice a year take a family, shut down a store, an Old Navy store, and give groups of kids, hundreds of kids, a shopping spree in Old Navy. They give them $350 to go shopping in Old Navy. And yeah, so we attended that last night. Very nice event. I can show y'all what it looked like. My man Tracy Lee was there last night performing. Yeah, check it out. This is from last night. So yeah, very grown hip hop event last night. Very, 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 very hip hop and grown last night. But here's the thing. So this is what we got to talk about at 9:15 in the morning on Friday. Good morning, Moni. So yeah, last night I had to go out with her, right? I got a question though. So tonight I have to host the Morgan State University homecoming gala, and I asked her, did she have a gown ready for tonight? And she's like, I ain't going to that shit. I was like, hold on, how come I had to go to your shit last night? It's mandatory that I gotta go to her functions. Now this is a woman's group. She knew everybody in there. The woman who was throwing it invited Naima to come because she fits in so well with this woman group. As a matter of fact, the woman who invited Naima knew me first. I've known her since I was 14 years old. She invited Naima to come. Right? Meanwhile, Naima say, okay, make sure you don't forget we got to go to this function. So then I say, okay, tonight, me and you got to go to the Morgan State University gala. She's like, I ain't going to that shit. So let me ask y'all, fellas. Now, is it a sucker's move? Now tonight she not coming with me. She said, you go to your gala by yourself. I don't know them people and blah, blah, blah. Now, meanwhile, I'm the master of ceremonies. I know everybody in there. Everybody always is like, where's your wife? So on and so forth. So she don't never come to this shit. Is it fair that I gotta go to her events? Cause she don't want to go by herself. She want everybody to see her with her husband. And then fuck these bitches. I want them to see me with my husband. Matter of fact, why don't we dance and everything? I'm like, okay. I need you to come with me to the Morgan State jump because I need everybody to see me with my wife. She's like, I ain't going to that shit. Now, I ain't want to go last night. Now, Tanya say she ain't want to go. Okay, I ain't want to go last night, Tanya, but I went. I want to see how one-sided this shit sound. Cause ladies, I hate to tell y'all. Ladies, but you know, y'all are starting to exhibit some of the same patterns of the patriarchy that you don't like. Ain't she supposed to go with me tonight? Ain't she supposed to be there with me tonight on my big night? Huh? Huh? Uh-huh. Right. Right. There you go, Monty. Okay, I'm gonna tell her. She ain't here this morning. She taking care of some business up in Baltimore. Look at Tanya. Here go Tanya. She motherfucking tired. Boy, y'all sure do like throwing that shit up. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, alright. She's supposed to go with me, right? Look at Tanya. Tanya thought she motherfucking tired. I was tired as shit yesterday. Tanya still went to this shit. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. She's like, I ain't going tonight. I'm like, what? Okay. So I'm about to go get me a hotel. I'm about to go get me a hotel. And I'm gonna be in Baltimore tonight. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna get me a hotel room. I'm gonna be in Baltimore tonight. Uh-huh. 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 And she can't get no dick. I'm giving her no dick for weeks. You ain't get no dick for weeks. El Noir. Okay. Real shit. That's what I'm trying to tell her. Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna give her no dick. That's how that's gonna go. Play these games with me. Joe motherfucking Clair. 9:22 in the morning time. Good morning. Where is Elise? Oh, man. Hey, Doug. Yeah, no problem. I'm on my live broadcast right now. I'll be done at 10 o'clock. I'll hit you right back. Cool. Robin said, yeah, wait, what? Yeah, nah. You ain't gonna, hold on. Let's put this in perspective. Last night, I go with this lady to her function. And it was a grown ass black people function, right? For a women's group that does some amazing work, right? Let me show y'all. I went, here we go. This is where we went last night. Right? So I went to this last night. I gotta turn that music off. So I went to that event last night before I get flagged. I went to the event last night. And now I have to host the Morgan State University Gala, an HBCU. I'm doing good for black folks, blah, 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 blah. And she talking about she ain't going. All right, you ain't gotta go. I'm about to, I'm gonna go host this gala, and then I'm gonna DoorDash me some food to the hotel. And Maryland now has recreational marijuana usage. I'm gonna be in Baltimore. And she ain't getting no dick. She can't get no dick for a while for me treating me like this. Uh-huh. And that's one of the things, fellas, we don't ever talk about. We don't ever really talk about when we gotta tell, okay, you know what? You ain't gonna just keep treating me like I'm always here because I love you so much. And you just treat, nah, you know what? You got to understand that this dick got value. That this is TV dick. This is celebrity dick. I know I'm a local celebrity still. This celebrity, you ain't gonna be just not go. I ain't going. Okay, you ain't gonna go. You ain't gonna get all this dick hostage. Watch this. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Do just like women do to men. Uh-huh. About to do just like women do to men. Since y'all want to break down the patriarchy, we gonna see how y'all like y'all. We gonna see how y'all like it when I do y'all like y'all do us. Mm-hmm. Gonna withhold that. And all the attention that come with it too. You gonna treat me like this? It is 9:25 in the morning time, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yeah, I'ma hold this dick hostage. You can't handle this. Can't handle this. She don't want to go to my functions, but I gotta go to her function. And then tomorrow morning, I gotta wake up. I'm presenting at the School of Journalism at Morgan State University first thing tomorrow morning. So I might as well stay in Baltimore. What up, Butchie? Nah, she treat me bad, Butchie. She treat me bad, talking about I ain't going with you. And here goes Shireen. Shireen say, well, we have backup. It's called the Rose. That ain't backup. That'll get you off right quick. But that ain't got nothing to do with. I ain't never fear that that Rose might be able to give y'all an orgasm or something, but it don't. That motherfucker can't hug you. It don't talk shit to you. It don't breathe heavy in your ear. You can't feel its heartbeat next to you. It ain't no skin on skin. You can have as many toys as you want. That shit don't never. You can't beat me. I don't give a fuck what toy she got. It can't beat me. That's what the fuck I know. Talking about she gonna have a rose. I don't give a fuck about no rose. You can have a rose, or orchid, a motherfucking rose bush. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Shit don't mean nothing to me. It's real talk. Right, that rose is JV. That you can't fuck with me. So, if y'all see Naima today, y'all better tell her she better come with me. She better put on her gown and bring her big head ass on up 95 to Baltimore. You hear me? She better come on with me. For I be like, okay, hey, Aunt Mo, my good frat brother Anthony is in here. I need to talk to you this morning, Aunt Mo. Now, Aunt Mo is my older brother. He's a brother who pledged me, who made me. Makes me understand man shit in a whole nother way. I am 7 AI 89 fall. He is 7 AI 87 fall. You feel me? He pledged 2 years before me. Aunt Mo. So I went with Naima last night to this function, right? I went with her to this shit right here. Let me show you. I went with her last night to this function, right, Aunt Mo? You feel me? I attended with her last night. Now, Aunt Mo, I have to host the Morgan State University Gala tonight. She talking about she ain't going. You see what I'm saying? She say she not going. And I'm feeling some kind of way. How come I gotta go to her shit, but she can't come to my shit? I see what it is. So Aunt Mo, I'm right if I go get myself my own little hotel room and go have me a nice little evening by myself, right? Go do the Morgan State University Gala and then, do a little recreational marijuana and get up tomorrow and handle my business, right, Aunt Mo? Nah, Ramonda, you late. We been saying we not doing we not doing Bowie this month. No show this month. Here in Bowie. We come back in January. We announced that earlier this month. But we gotta stay on point, Ramonda. Yeah, I had to go with her to this function last night, right? And now she talking about she not coming to my function tonight. I say that's some bullshit. What y'all say? Aunt Mo say you can't even get out. Go to the gala, bring your ass back home to your beautiful family. Hold on, Aunt Mo. Now, I have to do the School of Journalism tomorrow morning at 9:30 at Morgan State University, right? So I'm figured, fuck that, stay in Baltimore. Just get back up tomorrow, go up on the yard, handle my business, and then go home. Plus, she said she not coming to the gala. So that's why I'm like, nah, man. What kind of shit is that? What kind of shit is that? Javon say room full of germs, ain't no distancing. Well, yep, no, wasn't no distancing, wasn't no mask or nothing last night. Hope everybody all right. We still on hope everybody all right shit. It's 9:30 in the morning time on a beautiful Friday. Joe Clair live. Hope everybody's feeling good this morning. I have to tell y'all, so listen, remember when I showed y'all this, right? Y'all remember when I showed y'all this? Yesterday. And I showed y'all the reactions to the cake.
Oh.
Grandmama slice.
Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Good ass cake.
Y'all remember this?
Look, I'm just saying it. Even with the way the frosting. That's some good ass cake.
There we go. So guess what happened overnight, y'all? Overnight, before we even can get going, I got an order for 4 cakes. I got an order for 4 cakes that came in yesterday through the bakery that I'm starting to use. We haven't finished all our branding. I'm in the middle of taking care of some marketing shit, hiring a virtual assistant, and doing some other distribution channel shit, and they already ordering cakes. I'm pretty psyched about that, y'all. I'm pretty psyched about that, y'all. Hey, I have a, so listen, y'all tell me what y'all think of this idea. I'm doing it regardless. And I want y'all's input. So listen, first let's talk about them cakes. So yeah, they ordered 4 cakes for a function on the 23rd. They ordered 4 of these. I'm gonna bake them at the facility and then have them on point. I might have to make more than 4 because they are small cake. These are the small ones. I have bigger ones. This is a 6-inch cake. I also make a 10-inch.
Yeah, grandmama slice.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's the 6-inch. I also make a 10-inch.
Good ass cake.
Yeah, man. I feel like going up there and baking right now. I feel like going upstairs and baking right this second. Tell y'all the truth. And this morning I'm sitting here eating fruit salad.
The frosting. That's some good ass cake.
Alright, I gotta get you a fork.
Oh my god.
You gotta get a
Look.
fork.
Oh my god.
Because I need to get this honest assessment. Let's go with the spoon.
So,
Give me the honest assessment.
Realness.
no, it's not lemon, just regular pound cake. Watch them, Robin. Watch them, Robin.
That's my favorite bite of the whole slice. That back part right there.
Watch her face.
That's just good ass cake. The crunch. Okay.
See that little crunch?
Watch her face.
That's just good ass cake.
Nah, see, that's why.
The
All right,
crunch.
so
Okay.
listen.
See that little?
So this is where. So let's speak about cake companies. This is where cake companies start messing up their shit. She say, "Can I get?" Giovanna say, "Can I get one with some toasted almond and coconut?" No, that's not what we make. If you see a company that starts doing all this extra stuff to they product, I'm gonna stick to this one cake because that's the cake that we excel at. This one cake is the one that gets that reaction. And unless I'm getting that reaction, I don't even want to roll out the product. You see what I'm saying? As a business person told me, look, man, perfect the one first. And this one I got perfected. Watch her. Watch her face.
Okay.
Watch her face, Giovanna. You watching? See her face? Do you see her face? You understand what's going on? So no, so I do not, yeah, Dave, I do all this. So we have one cake that is for sale. We have two products. We have cake and we have coffee. And we're going to stick to those two and make sure that we perfect those first before we start trying to branch off and do flavors and do extra. What people do is they start adding extra things to their menu, hoping that they can get a bigger share of the market. When what I know for sure is you better perfect the first thing first. If you ain't got that one first, you can hang it up. That little ass hamburger from McDonald's, look at her face. Y'all know that little ass hamburger from McDonald's, over 550 billion served. Look at Giovanna talking about, I need the taste test. There go the taste test right there, but I'll let you taste one as soon as they come on out, Giovanna. As soon as they come on out and have your credit card ready to swipe, Giovanna, because y'all gonna treat me just like y'all treat white companies. Y'all don't be asking them for the toasted almond. Y'all don't be asking them to let me taste that. You gonna come and you gonna swipe your card just like you do a white company. That's what's going on with the Clair cake company. But look at her face. See, this is see her face? That's what I'm going after. The experience of this cake. Look at it, watch this. Watch her take that back part. Now that's my favorite bite of the cake. Watch this, Giovanna. Watch this. Look at her face. Look at that lady's face. You understand? Look at that lady's face. That's how the...
That's just good ass cake.
That's some good ass cake is what that lady say. It's the Good Ass Cake Company is the name of the company, Giovanna. So what we're doing over here at the Good Ass Cake Company and Giovanna and everybody else, I had to stop baking cakes for almost a whole year at this point so that we can get the legal together and we could get all of our other things perfected. Because black businesses suffer from 1, underfunding, 2, lack of business acumen, 3, poor customer service. You might have the best wings in town, but you are underfunded, which means you serving me, wings, the bag look wrong, we out of wings today, or you don't have your distribution and your business acumen together to know we should have ordered more wings for the springtime than we do for the fall back, that kind of thing. And then customer service. See, customer service. So I have to take care of those things because we already got the product together. And that's where a lot of us fail. A lot of black businesses fail because we have the product, we have the bomb logo, we have all of that shit, but we have not taken care of our back office, and that's why we fail. I refuse to fail, Giovanna. So thanks for the questions. But no, I will not be. We serve one kind of cake at this point. We serve a 6-inch and a 12-inch. And that's it. Now we may at times add cookies to this menu. As my Uncle Stevie will tell you, I am big on cookies. Before I started baking cakes for the family, I would make cookies and send them all over the country. And my uncles and my aunts, listen, my great aunt came to a family reunion and looked at my wife and she said, I see we can't get no more cookies ever since y'all had them ugly ass babies. My wife said, did you just call my babies ugly? She was being funny. My great aunt used to drink. And I used to bake cookies. Look at that lady face. That's from eating this cookie. And who just asked me that? I got you, Aunt Mo. Who asked that? So wait, yeah, Super Dave Johnson says, so wait. You mean to tell me you're a comedian, a TV host, a rapper, producer, actor, realtor, and a baker? The grind is real. Yeah, I do. That's exactly. Yeah. That's my life. That is my life. And I'm sitting here making music this morning. I want to send y'all the video of what I was making this morning. Matter of fact, let me upload that. I had to take some time out this morning to for myself. So now let's talk about the future of this broadcast. Yeah, but one more time, let's run this commercial. Commercial break.
The crunch. Okay.
See that little crunch?
Okay.
When a black listen,
Now.
when a black woman do this right here, when a black woman listen, when a black woman
That little crunch?
see, when a black woman do this right here, when a black woman do this right here, see that right? That's how you, boy, we winning! Wow! Listen, that is the moment right there. That is the moment right there. Yes, indeed. Woo! That's the moment right there, baby. You understand what the fuck is going on? When you get a black woman to do that right there, let me eat these blackberries. The back of the bird. So Yolanda, this cake business is coming Valentine's Day. Yolanda says, when can we get these cakes? Valentine's Day. Excuse me. Gotta eat my fruit this morning. Valentine's Day is when these cakes pop off. You're gonna love it. You're gonna be really, really happy. It's 9:42. Let's take a break right quick. This is what I was working on this morning. Tell me if y'all like it. That's what I was working on this morning. It's still sitting up here on my desktop, but y'all can't hear it. Adding the snares. Right? Adding all the snares and shit to it. Now I'm about to add the hi-hats. So anyway, that's what I was working on this morning. Donnell, what up? So we talking about these cakes, Donnell. One more time. We had some other people enjoy the piece of cake when I took it up to Fox 5 the other day. Check it out.
Right there. And it's
this is great.
They started eating it in cups.
Yes.
phenomenal.
This is for your ass.
Well, I'm saying that's
Oh, can you say it?
You like this? You said it's good for your ass?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
The name is
Yeah.
Vicky.
Yeah.
So it gets a thumbs up.
This
10 out of 10.
Thumbs up.
if I had 3.
10 out of 10 recommend.
10 out of 10 recommend. Woo, the Joe Clair Goodest Cake Company. You better come get your piece.
Oh, I thought you were doing the I thought you were doing all the vegan stuff.
No, oh, that's vegan. Yeah, I'm not touching that.
I was like, why did you...
Dude, that cake was gone. 5 minutes. Cake was out of there. Cake company pops off in February. However, the bakery, the I don't want to call it a bakery, but the bakery the kitchen that I will be working out of, I just ordered 4 cakes for a Christmas event on the 23rd, and I'm in the middle of branding and all this other stuff. So, hold on, PG County needs to stop wearing. Hold on. Giovanna Bond say, Jay Drury, PG County needs to stop worrying about their pockets and stop destroying their homes. What you mean? I live in PG County. What you talking about, Giovanna? Oh, let's talk about PG County. What the problem is? Because Jay said we need to start cooking some of these geese than some of these deer in PG County. I don't know about that, but what's wrong, Giovanna? What you mean we need to stop destroying our homes? What's going on? What the problem is? We need to, well, you know, we do real estate here on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. We talk real estate. I don't know if you know I'm a realtor as well, Giovanna. And this morning I have after I get finished with you guys, I have a very important call with a client. They're trying to make a home purchase happen, and it's been stop destroying the deer homes. Gotcha. You already know that's not gonna happen, Giovanna. But Giovanna, we need to hear you. They need to hear your voice, because developers are coming in. All of the Prince George's County outside of the Beltway is slated for a lot of development over the next 3, 5, 10 years, Giovanna. Those habitats that the deer inhabit are already in crisis, and they're about to become under more crisis. Which means, because I work with developers, I'm a realtor, we need your voice. Giovanna, I'm very serious about this. If you feel like conserving wildlife is something that we need to do in this county, unless we hear your voice and unless they hear your voice, you gotta come on out. You gotta come on out. You gotta come and let your voice be heard for the future of our county. You hear me? That's real talk. If we want the trees to stop getting chopped down and all that other stuff, the only way that stops is if enough of the people who live here make noise about it. Other than that, you can hang it up. I don't know if you're aware of what's going on right at Central Avenue in 301, and then right up the street across from the Walmart on 301, and then behind at Melford on 301. Look, I've expressed this to the now new senator 2 doors down. You know they can't do nothing. What's got to happen is you got to show up at the meetings. So I sit on the Economic Development Committee for Bowie, Maryland, and I also sit in on Bowie City Council meetings. You got to make your voice heard at that meeting, and you got to stay on it. I'm telling you, Giovanna. I know you've expressed it, and here's what a senator does. A senator says, okay, she's expressed it, and they'll write it down and leave it right here. If nobody else calls and says the same thing, then your concern is just a note sitting on their desk. And then you'll see them again. You'll be like, listen, what did I say to you? Like, well, you know what? I'll talk to you about it later. We'll make sure it gets on the agenda, and it never gets on the agenda. Until we come out in force, until you got people who are on it all the time, until you know somebody who's heading up a committee, until you bring it up in your neighborhood council or your city council or the county council repeatedly, they don't even listen. The senators, the people, the representatives, they are too busy having to play the political game to actually hear the little voice. The little voice has to become a big voice before they even listen. And that's real talk. Tony, what up? Yeah, you saw what happened up. So down 301. Oh, that's gonna get. Look at all that land. And this is one of the things that a lot of people don't understand. Prince George's County is one of the only places in the DMV with close proximity to Washington, D.C. that still has available land to develop. We have the land to develop, and we're right next to Washington, D.C. You understand what I mean? Like, we're right here. Greenbelt, they're about to put the FBI building in Greenbelt. It's a 20-minute ride, not even a 20-minute ride downtown to Washington, D.C., right? Giovanna Bond says, I seen that insanity of the the two big old projects that are coming. Now, Giovanna, let's have a real conversation. What happens, Giovanna, now, because we're America, the whole country is in a housing shortage, and not just an affordable housing shortage. We are in a housing shortage, point blank, period, for everyone. We're not just talking about homeless people are affordable. We're talking about real, just regular first-time home buyers there are no new homes. So where do those new homes go? What do we do? The population is growing. The county needs more people because we need more revenue. We need more money to compete with the surrounding counties. You know who's going to pay? The wildlife is going to pay. Let's talk about this part right here. The developers are coming in hot and heavy, and also Bricks is friendly to business. Let me put this in perspective. So there's a development at Mill Branch. It's across from the Walmart on 301. You know, if you're on 301, that Walmart right there, it's nothing across the street, right? But the Exxon and Rips, y'all know this on the side where Exxon is and Rips is, right? The developer, he just started knocking down the trees and clearing the land and everything else. His name is Bill Chesley, W.F. Chesley is his name, and you'll see his signs all around Crofton, northern parts of the county, so on and so forth. W.F. Chesley, Bill Chesley, Robin, and everybody else, please listen closely, has been trying to get this development done for 18 years. While Angela also Brooks was doing something else back in 2000, he started this 19 years ago at this point. 19 years ago? 2004? So in 2004, he tried to start this development. It's taken him this long. They've tied up his money and everything else. And he's a developer. I know him. He's in his 70s, and he's been in real estate for 30, 40 years. So when we say, the developers are coming in, and also Brooks is very friendly to big business, this ain't Angela. This ain't even Angela. It has nothing, the county, whoever the county executive, it ain't got nothing to do with them. This is way, way, way bigger and much more complicated and complex than Angela also Brooks. Just like, everybody's mad at Muriel Bowser because of the crime. And I'm like, y'all don't understand. Or the gentrification. They was like, oh, Muriel Bowser letting all this gentrification. And I'm like, these projects started 30 years ago, 20 years ago is when these projects started. Real shit. That's how, and that's why we have to sit in on our meetings. And that's how people get over on us. Let's put it this way. That's how things happen in front of us. And we be like, well, how the fuck did they do this? But we weren't privy to what it takes to actually get this shit done. It's taking this man 18 years. Just imagine you own a piece of land. You own it. It's been your land for forever. You've had this land. You bought it when it was dirt cheap. Nobody wanted it. And now you want to build on it, and it takes you 18 years to build. Imagine if you were counting on that to feed your family and shit like that. 18 years they had you held up. Feel what I'm saying? And this is this man's property. This wasn't even eminent domain. This was this man's property. Robin, hear what I'm saying. This man owned this land. So imagine each of us right now on this broadcast, imagine if you owned a piece of land and you said, this is for my family's future. My grandfather bought this land and I'm ready to put houses on it and build houses and build a community and so on and so forth. And it takes you 18 years. It takes you 18 years. Giovanna says, they make the sign so tiny you have to get out of your car to see what it's about. Yeah. Because actually, what is happening, when you see those signs, you have the public hearing and so on and so forth. The size that they are now, the fact that it has to be posted in public was something that someone fought for. They like, why I gotta let all the people know what the fuck is going on? They only want to know this when we're using land. And this is my land that I bought. I own this land. How come I gotta have a public hearing for this land? And so okay, we gotta have a public hearing, no problem. I'll put a sign out. Let's see how many people come. And we don't come. Even if we get out our cars and read it, we don't come. I'm telling you some real shit. I got some family going through December. The things we got some laying out in Virginia, they're trying to steal. Ray, if I was the person who owned that land, and I've been 18 years trying to get this shit developed, the last thing I'm gonna do is worry about how big the sign is for me to announce it. And this is the other part. Everybody who's listening, put yourself in their shoes. You want better for your life, your family, and you chose real estate. And you done bust your ass to become a landowner, only to get held up for 18 years before you could even break ground. You know how much money he had to pay each year just to hold on to the land? Then he had permitting issues. I'm sure he had taxes he had to pay. The whole shit. So for those of us in real estate, I feel y'all's point and I feel your pain. But this game is a game. Here's what I'll say. Most of us have a limited understanding of what it takes, and therefore we act accordingly. And when things pop off, so now he waited 18 years, he's done his due diligence, done everything that he was supposed to do, and now this development is moving forward because there's a shortage of housing. He has the land. It's convenient to amenities. There's shopping. It's off a major roadway, the whole nine. And now he gonna build only for people to say, hold on, I ain't know that this motherfucker was about to build nothing. They ain't tell me shit. Hold the fuck up. I'm coming to the public hearing. And then people show up at the public hearing and I went to, we was at a council meeting and there was a church group that was trying to get an entrance roadway built for their church. Right? This is a big church. They make a lot of money if they pay a lot of money in tax, or maybe they don't. Hold on, churches don't pay. Anyway, Alicia, first of all, y'all should have heard the arguments about this one little roadway and what it was going to take to get this roadway for the church and who was for it and who was against it. They got it done anyway. Alicia, you better send me a DM. My family got some land in Virginia that got left to everyone in the family. No one is trying to come together. Alicia, you better call each one of your family members and ask them to buy their portion. If they don't want nothing to do with it, right now, here's what I'll say. America has a housing shortage. Housing is at a premium in America. Houses cost a lot of money. Realtors and real estate and landowners are making a killing right now. You better do what it takes to get your hands on that land. Develop it, build it, and put people on your land immediately. Right now, today. That's your number one job. That's your number one priority and job. You want financial freedom? You better develop that land. Because here's what happens. We always say, well, when did they do this? How the fuck did they do that? We are they. That them that we keep talking about, that's us. We are 50-year-old people in America who are middle class, who have some disposable income and have access to all of the resources, all of them. We have banks, private, hard money lenders, private lending, small banks, big banks, all of it. We have programs. There are state, local, and federal programs. We're educated. We could get all of it. And we keep thinking like we ain't them. We them. If you own land, you better do what the white folks do. If I was you, Alicia, I would cold call just somebody a realtor who you respect, who you do not know, and ask them their opinion. And you better get busy right now. You better get busy right now. Robert Stevens has said she's sitting on the PG County Land Records website right now. We always hear stories of people who made a phone call and did this and did that. Next thing you know, that's you, Rob. That's you, Alicia. That's you, Robin. That's everybody on this call. You better buy your family out. You'll find one or two who want to get down with you. And then and get busy. You don't have to use your own money. Sometimes having equity or having money or having great credit is just to show people to give you more money. You can use the money you have to draw more money and educate yourself on that. Imagine if you and your family had $50,000, right? You say, okay, we got $50,000 we want to invest. You take that $50,000 and put it in your bank and don't touch it for 30 days. And then on the 31st day, you walk in there and say, I need a line of credit for $50,000. What does that do, Joe? Well, now you got a line of credit for $50,000. You snatch your $50,000 out. And now you have $50,000 that's like a credit card that you can use, pay back, and pull back. And you can use over and over and over and over and over and over again if you pay it back. Just like any other line of credit. Well, what would I do with a $50,000 line of credit? Well, imagine if you're trying to build something and you have a $25,000 deposit that's due. Do it on the credit. Let the credit do it. Use their money. You see what I'm saying? We better wake up. Oh, hold on a second. Now, here go the best part. We weren't taught this, but this conversation like this will help change the circumstances. Yeah, we was taught this. We was taught this in the streets. Yeah, we was. You know how to turn a nickel bag into a dime bag. You know how to turn a brick into some money. Yeah, we was taught this. We just scared to go and do it in legitimate businesses. When we be here, well, we wasn't taught this. Yes, we was. We know how to hustle up every day. We know how to hustle every day, Tony. We know this the shit we know. It's just convenient to say we wasn't. Yes, we was. They told you save your money, invest your money, flip your money. You know how to flip money? You know how to flip a brick? Every rap song in the world tell us how to flip a brick. Well then, that's how we flip. Alicia, this is the truth. The sad truth about it, Alicia, and I'm about to get off. The sad truth about it, Alicia, is I'm in real estate. And once I got in real estate and they would tell the things, I was like, I already know all of this shit. I think there's no secret sauce. There's no special, no. I think this is just like the drug game. Land is like cocaine. Houses is like cocaine. You gonna flip it or not? It's the same shit. The only difference is now it has paperwork. The difference between a brick of cocaine and flipping land, flipping houses, opening a cake business, opening your own business. The difference is the paperwork. I'm telling you some real shit, y'all. I'm telling y'all the realest shit. Don't you be scared of this shit. Don't you be scared of this shit. We learned it. We learned it in every single rap. That's why Rick Ross, Jay-Z, every rapper you know, first thing they do is buy some land. They buy some land, buy a house, get busy with that shit. Missy said she owned a bunch of houses. They said, Missy, why you own so many houses? So I won't never be broke again. Missy can rent them houses out. She can use the equity in those homes. She is a property and landowner. She has a huge real estate portfolio. It's more to it though. My grandma and my father are buried on that land. Listen to me, Alicia Nathan. You saw Donald Trump just buried his ex-wife on his golf course. Not to diminish the what you feel for your loved ones. However, that does not have anything to do with your transaction. You better take your emotions out of that. Make sure you respect them and revere them and plot that out. You've seen where they had two people buried on land and it's all, and then it's development around it. Listen to me. Alicia, this piece of land will be a point of tension for you and your family for years until you do something about it. My father passed away and he owned a condominium right there at the wharf at the old building on 7th Street. My brothers and sisters like, okay, we need to sell this off. I was like, nah, we not selling it off. We keeping that asset because it adds to our bottom line every day. But it's a headache to go in there and do this and do that. Yeah, I'll take them headaches. I will happily take these headaches for these assets because these assets and having them and having the wherewithal to take care of them now gives us a better stance as a family when it comes to our future here in America. Selling it off would have been sold off and it would have been very, very convenient. It would have been really, really convenient for us to sell off that property and keep it moving. And that money would have been gone like that. We'd have sold that shit and all of us would have spent that money. Now we take the proceeds, put it in a trust for the grandkids. You feel what I'm saying? All right, Alicia, I'm going to be cold-hearted with you right quick, and then I'm going to hop off. You keep coming up with all the excuses why you can't get this done, Alicia. If you're not going to do it, I'm going to tell you what one of my best business mentors told me. If you're not going to do it, get it off your mind and leave it alone. Because it's a whole lot of family because they want to keep secrets, don't want to share information. I mean, it sounds to me like you don't want to do it. Sounds to me like you don't feel like dealing with the headache of family and all this other stuff. Let it go. Let it go. Forget your part of it. Sell it off. Now, when you riding by that piece of land 10 years from now, and somebody who you do not know, someone from your family that you do not know and never met, has taken that land and developed it that y'all sold off, then you will realize the shit I'm sitting here saying to you on this phone, on this broadcast right here, is the realest shit ever. Nothing we want comes easy. You better get busy. And none of this shit is convenient. Alicia, you ain't got nothing to learn. Alicia, you got YouTube? Alicia say, I want to learn. You got YouTube, Alicia? Let me tell you some real shit. Do you have YouTube? They tell you everything you need to know. Feel me? Alicia, go on Google and say, I have land that my family owns that I want to develop, but they do not want to develop it with me. And watch what Google comes back with. That's all that information. Then you go get yourself a real estate professional. You hire yourself a real estate, you pay somebody. You make sure you give somebody the money who can help you with this and get it done. And that's how the world works. What up, Alvin? That's how the world works. That's how we become them. Them people did, you know them people next door that own that land, such and such granddaughter? They built 3 houses. They built 6 houses on that land. They sold each one of them houses for $500,000 a piece. So that land was only worth $120,000. Now that same land is worth $1.8 million. They built 6 single family homes on them. And they sold each one of them motherfuckers for $400,000. That's $2.4 million. Let me put that money out there again. You have a piece of land. That piece of land might only be worth $200,000. You and your family sell it all. Matter of fact, somebody say, I'll give you $250 for it. You be like, boom, we got a deal. Then he take that $250, take your land, spend the money on architects, spend the money on infrastructure and everything else. And when he's spending the money, he spent his money on architecture. Then he go to the bank and get a loan against what he sees, and he builds 10 houses on that motherfucker, and each house is worth $500,000. So now your $200,000 plot of land just became $5 million. And you around here beefing with your family about shit. They waiting for us. They waiting for us. America waits for us. Now, America wait for you to sell off your land. Yeah, I buy that shit. I buy it cheap as dirt. How much you want for it? $200. I give you $250. And you think we done came up? Nah, you just got pimped. You just got P-I-M-P-E-D. That's what happened now. Reverse that. I gotta go, but reverse that and make it the inner city. Oh, my grandmother's house got taxes on it. And I can't afford, she already paid the house off, but we can't afford the tax. How much is the taxes? Taxes is $7,000 this year. I'll give you 10. Thank you. They take your house, they done paid off the property taxes, done take possession of your house, and now your grandmother's house where everybody lived, and that big old brownstone, they turned into 3 condos. The sister who I was with last night at this event took the house across the street from her where her grandmother lived, bought the old lady's house when she passed away, and put 3 condos in it, right? She bought the house for $500,000, and everybody's like, God damn, that's too much money. But she put 3 condos in there. She sold 2 of them for $600,000, 1 of them for $500,000. So for $500,000 plus the cost of construction, all the money, and she borrowed all of this money. She turned this property into $1.7 million worth of real estate. It was worth $500,000. Same building, same location. Niggas is killing each other right up the block. Shooting and killing, robbery, everything. Right around, at the end of the block is murder, murder, murder. And this house, this building right here is now worth $1.7 million when it was worth $500,000. Christopher Vincent, hit me up, man. Put me down, Chris, because I know somebody who specializes in Section 8. Hit me up, Chris. I need to go. I need to go with you. That's real talk. That's how gentrification works. Why would somebody build something in this badass neighborhood? Because you don't see what they see. We have an emotional attachment to that neighborhood, and our emotions say, oh no, this is a funky, fucked up neighborhood. They killing niggas up the street. They robbing niggas. I don't want to stay around here. Some white folks who live in DM me, hey Chris, on Facebook, on Instagram. Some white folks come from Ohio. They don't know nothing about that block. And they got credit, and they use their credit. They think about, let's flip a brick. Instead of flipping cocaine, let's flip a house. And they take your $300,000 dilapidated ass lot that ain't nobody want and turn that motherfucker into $1.5 million. And as soon as the tenant gets in, guess what they do? They go in and sell off the debt. They might even be able to keep the land depending on how slick they are. I'm telling you some real shit. That you might be able to keep the land depending on what kind of hustler you are. I got to go. I hope y'all learned something this morning. I'm going to talk to y'all later. Y'all going to have a great. Yeah, you watch it happen, Chris. That shit happen all day. Hope y'all have a great day. And I will talk to y'all on Monday. Peace, love, and blessings, all right? Jason, how you doing, brother? Let's get busy. Jason. I'll talk to you soon. The Boys had a song called There Goes the Neighborhood. Yeah, y'all better get busy, man. I'll talk to y'all later.